There we go. So I see Christine, I see Holly, and I see Carol. Who else is on here? Anybody else? Carol, I'm not seeing my screen. Does my screen show everybody up here? I wonder.
Yep, Christine, Holly, Tiffany. Yep,
I don't
you
see.
got
I
it.
don't see. Okay, awesome. Well, welcome here, ladies. Thank you for joining us. I'm just going to share quickly. Carol and I kind of talked a little bit about what I could share because I'm not always real comfortable doing some of this training, but something that I'm very passionate about and love doing is going live on my Facebook group. I can't believe it. I get really anxious before Zoom calls like this. I was like, my heart's pounding, it's racing, but I just know I have to do this. So it's good stretching for us. And so I've chosen what I wanted to talk about for myself is just going live on my Facebook group. There's 3 topics that I'm going to talk about. First one is choosing a topic. What are you going to talk about to your group when you go live? The second thing is, how are you going to get them engaged? And then the third thing is how to sell. Okay. So the first topic is choosing a topic. And we have many, many resources. Our Mary Kay sisters all have great ideas to share with us. An example, like at the beginning of the year this year, Carol had posted the New Year's resolution, the new you, the new year, the new you. And every day there was a product. I'm not sure how the sun is going to work here tonight. There was a product that we were able to post up on our group. And what I did, instead of just posting that picture, I actually went on there and talked about that product or about something that we were doing. I showed them how to use it. I mean, that's what I did every day for the whole month of January. And when I think back, I mean, I had great sales in December because it was Christmas. I look back at my sales in January and I was like, I was so blessed. I couldn't believe the sales that just come out of doing that new year, new you look resolution every day. Like it was simple, like cleaning your brushes, and then, you know, doing a new look or trying a new lipstick. It was just so much fun with my ladies that we were doing this with. Another thing is our Mary Kay, our fabulous Mary Kay company. They have so many resources as well. And I just checked on my email and our new beauty news email that was sent out to our customers. Have you checked that out? Oh my goodness. It shows us 13 new products that we can be talking about to show our customers, show them. And what I personally like to do is I like to go live and put it right on my own face, show them right in that moment. Like if it's how to do the cat eye or the new lip Beauty Moments lip color. I'm trying to think, was it last Saturday? I just went on, I showed them one color lipstick and I did 2 different lip liners with the same lipstick and the difference the lipstick looks by doing that. You know, like it's just so much fun teaching your customers like trends and things like, let's see what else. Explain the products, like really explain the products by using the fact sheets. Like I have literally, ladies, honestly, I have a binder with all the fact sheets in here. This is what I've created. I've started creating my own binder. So I have a binder. So when I'm looking up a product, I go to my binder, I get that fact sheet out and I share that fact sheet with my customers. So they know the benefits. They see what this product has in it. It just explains so many things for them. So that makes it easier, basically talking about a topic. You explain the benefits of it. You get passionate about the products, right? We have great products. We just want to give our customers some tips and trends on the products. And sometimes even like what we can do is like, there's a gift guide available. I don't know if you click on your e-beauty email, the beauty news, it will even come on there with some gift guides coming up for Mother's Day, right? The company just has so many great ideas. Mother's Day is coming up. And so what they have up there listed for Mother's Day was the biocellulose mask, the facial peel, and the serum C+E. I'm going to do that this week for my Facebook Lives because I'm going to start getting my customers thinking about Mother's Day. I'm going to show them, like, I'll put that mask right on my face, stick it on my face and say, this is what it looks like. I know I had one, when I showed it here a little bit ago, I had a picture of myself, and one of my friends, she says her son thought I was kind of some scary type of, what is it, zombie look or whatever. So it kind of freaked her out when she first seen my pictures, like, oh, what is she doing? So, I mean, it's kind of fun. It made, I mean, this customer, this lady that's seen me, she doesn't use Mary Kay, but she was curious about it because of what I was doing, right? So it just opens up a whole door for people to ask questions about it. Facial peel, again, I would do it on my face to show them how it looks, give them the facts, the serum C+E. We can talk about that because it's relatively new. I mean, we've got the vitamin E in there now. And then the other thing it talked about in that email was the gifts that give back. This to me is a double thing that we can do. Like, I mean, that beautiful bracelet set. Wow, isn't it gorgeous? I'm trying to think what the name of it was. I had it wrote down here, but my husband didn't. He wrote up my notes for me so I could read it off the computer, and he didn't write that down. And then the hair clips and the Hope Soars scarf. Did you guys see? There's 15 ways to show your customers how to tie that scarf. Like, that is so cool. So another thing was the product of the month. Every month, the company has a product that we can talk about, share with our customers, show them, like, and it's usually on special. So you give them a great deal. I noticed there's an email coming up saying watch, because the company does flash sales for us to share with our customers. There's another great opportunity to have a topic to talk about with your customers, right? So, and if you're kind of stuck, I mean, you probably have lots of Mary Kay friends that have their Facebooks. You can browse over theirs, cruise over their little Facebook, see what they're talking about, copy some ideas if they're okay with that. Most of us are okay if you want to copy, but sometimes if you don't know that person, maybe just check with them just to make sure. So yeah, those are just some ideas of choosing a topic. I hope that helps you guys see, like, the resources that we have to find a topic. The other thing I thought was seasonal, like, I mean, winter, spring, you know, summer, fall, spring, all of those are another things that you can think about, you know, a topic to talk about, to choose, you know, like coming into winter, what you're going to do for your skin, coming into summer. Okay, we're coming into summer. What can we be talking about? Sunscreen, the sunless tanning lotion. Remember Carol last year going on and putting it on her arms and showing them the difference between their arms of where she put it on and what arm she didn't. I love personally using it on my legs because my legs seem to never tan. And I have ugly veins, so it kind of hides them. So I love talking about that product. So again, I had a customer was asking me, well, what's in it? Well, it's like, she was so excited because it didn't have anything, you know, chemically. It was just a dye, like I think it was beet dye or something that used in it to tint your skin with. So it's safe. It's not like going into the tanning beds. I don't know, maybe they're even banned now. The second thing that I wanted to share about going on live to your Facebook is how to get them engaged. How do we get our customers engaged? It's getting your customers engaged with you is key, ladies. You have to really, really get them engaged. I usually start, and I copy Carol a little bit, start by asking them, getting them to tell me what they're drinking. If they're drinking tea or coffee or having a glass of wine in the evening, that's something I try to ask them. I remember once I was getting them to tell me if they'd heard about out west here. We were all raving about, oh my goodness, the 50-50 tickets on the hockey game were like really high, and how many of them bought a ticket. I know we don't usually do that, but we were buying tickets. And then at the end, like, okay, whose number was really close? Like, oh my goodness, I actually have one customer that was really close to what the number was drawn. So it really gave a lot of engagement in that video that time because we had so many people commenting. It was so much, I just have so much fun with them, finding out things that we can engage with. I remember here, I think just a few weeks ago, the curling was on, and I even had two ladies kind of texting comments back and forth about their teams that they were hoping for to win. And I still remember the one lady, she said, "Yay, my team won." So it was lots of fun watching these comments. I even had one lady, she shared with me personally that she was going through some rough time. And I went on my Facebook group and I said, you know what, ladies, can we send out some love to this particular lady in our group? She's really needing some encouragement today. Just pour some love into her life. And I was I commented because I was so honored and humbled by the amount of response that I got. I watched being poured out to this lady. And I was just like, I was so proud of our group. I was just so proud of our group. I mean, because it doesn't all have to be Mary Kay, right? It really doesn't. It needs to be life. And it doesn't have to be the negative life. Okay, ladies, no negativity. I mean, negativity happens. It's just this the way our life sometimes goes, but it doesn't need to be focused on there. Let's pour love into these ladies that have stuff that's hard to deal with and just love on them and encourage them. I think that's so key. And I personally like to respond to their comments. I think that's a must. I really feel that's a must. Asking questions is really important. And I don't know, maybe because I'm a hairdresser, I have clients sitting in my chair and I'm always asking them questions about their life and their families and stuff. This is how you really get them to engage with you. It makes them feel like they are an important part of our group because they are our group. Okay. It's really important. In the wintertime, I remember in the wintertime, I was telling, I like to do lots of cross-country skiing. I do snowshoeing. I wasn't on skates. I haven't been on skates for years, but lots of people like to skate. Just even going out for a hike in the wintertime or whatever. In the summertime, like we go camping a lot. Like, do people like to go camping? Do they, in the springtime, do they plant gardens? Do they plant flowers? Do they start their own things like plants from seeds? Crafts, like who likes to paint, who likes to sew, who likes to knit, crochet, build things, projects that they're involved in. Just get into their life a little bit to find out who they are. It's really cool, actually. And then there's so many things that we can ask them to share, like about their kids, about their grandkids, where they live, because our Facebook group covers Canada. I mean, I have people way down in Nova Scotia. I have people, all across Canada. I'm trying to think, do I have anybody on in BC? I'm not sure. I can't think of right off the hand that I do, but it shows this group how far out we reach and how many other women's lives we're touching when they realize, oh my goodness, there's people in Nova Scotia. So it's kind of hard to go, like sometimes, like, I mean, it's 5:30 out here in Alberta. It's 7:30 there. So you think about the time space there too, right? So sometimes that's you got to kind of think about your time when you're going on, if it's going to work. I know lots of times it's 8:30 in the evening on Thursday nights when I'm on. Well, that's already 10:30. No, actually 11:30. It's 3 hours difference between here and Nova Scotia. So yeah, it's already late down there, but sometimes my Nova Scotia people are on there. I can't believe it. So then Saturday morning I do 9:30. Well, that's like more like 12:30 on a Saturday morning. That's not too bad, right? So then they do have more chance, but they always do hashtag replay. They make comments. And so I'm just so honored that they actually still make comments. They're still feeling very engaged, even though they don't see me live. I actually have people text me and say, oh, I'm so sorry I missed your session live. They love coming on live with me. I'm so like, that just makes me so happy that they feel bad that they weren't able to watch me live. So that makes me feel like, okay, they really want to be engaged in this, right? And then how to sell. So I believe that you have to believe and love the product yourself in order to sell it. Honestly, you really have to. You have to be very honest. Say, I may not care for a certain product, and I'm thinking perfume, especially like because I'm sensitive and I have to be careful. But I may have a customer who absolutely loves that product, and I can share that with my customers. I have a customer who loves, whatever. Maybe I don't, but I do have somebody that absolutely loves it. So just because you don't love it doesn't mean that it's not a great product. Okay. And I do use the fact sheet to explain the benefits of the products. And when I use it on my own Face Live, I talk about how the product feels, what I love about the products, and the results that I'm seeing from using the product. And I usually like to give just maybe a small little discount for that product as well. Say, I usually say maybe the regular price is 16, have it on sale for 14 for the next 24 hours. I don't say dollars. I just say 16 and 4, it's on special or it's regular 16. And for the next 24 hours, it's going to be on sale for 14 till tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Okay, ladies, isn't that great? Be enthusiastic. And what about the flash sales or a flash sale that's coming up? You get on there and you say, oh, I'm so excited. The company's just offered us a flash sale and I just had to come on and tell you about it. Oh my goodness. I mean, as soon as you do that, what is it? Like they want to know. And you get customers just ordering this product. Some people order two because it's such a great deal. I use the product of the month as a special that the company offers. I know it sounds a little bit repetitive. And then I offer the flash sales that the company offers as well, because these aren't necessary. You're not losing on your profit. Whereas when $2 off a product, might make the world of difference for that customer. She feels like, oh my goodness, this is a great deal for her. She's been waiting. I have customers that wait. And they say, are you going to have this on sale? And I say, well, maybe you'll have to wait and see. So I don't always do a sale, but sometimes it's nice, just fun to do. And the other thing I absolutely think is really fun to do, like when I was doing that every day, I had a draw for my customers every day. It maybe wasn't anything big that I drew for, but I had a draw. So they were watching for that. They were watching to see. And maybe it was just, like one of the color cards or a sample of hand cream. It was never anything big, but it was something, right? It was, to me, it was really important to make sure I did something like that. So yeah, that's kind of what I had in my notes for tonight. Does anybody have any questions about what I just talked about, or any ideas or anything that they wanted to share with me? I can actually be quiet now.
I'll add something for you. That was awesome, Nancy. My coach mentioned about she upsells also by when they place their order to say, I drew a couple names for ladies today, and you were one of my 3 ladies to get 40% off one item, so that it moves more product off your shelf, right?
Yeah. And the other thing is too, Carol, I forgot to add, if you have a product that you have abundance of, that's another thing that you should try to offer.
Yeah, like this week I accidentally I was supposed to order hand creams, fragrance-free hand creams, and I got the soaps instead. I ordered the soaps instead. So I put them on sale for, I had ordered 6. I put them on sale for $9.50, and I sold 3 just like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you get people on new product, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
The other thing I've been learning too as well is that I was told to tell a story with the product. So, whether it's your story or a client's story, it gets them engaged because people love stories, right? I can say I've got a couple for the charcoal mask where, I had a customer who burnt herself pulling something out of the oven on her arm. And we put the charcoal mask on her arm. And by the time I left, the redness had decreased and she didn't want to take it off. She wanted me to put it back on again afterwards. Another one was where, you know, I had a customer, I was doing agricultural fair, and I had the customer come up and say, I use that charcoal mask on my husband's shirt because he got grease on it and it took the grease out of his shirt. You know, if you get any of those stories that you can tell, people love stories. They really do.
Yeah, for sure.
There.
Thank
I
you,
could go
Carol.
on and on, of course, but
Yeah,
I'll
I know,
stop there.
I know. Yeah. I was just thinking when you were saying about the charcoal mask, I noticed my charcoal mask was laying on our bathroom counter this morning when I got up. I was like, well, I didn't use it last night. Well, here's our son. He had snuck up, he had a red spot on the side of his nose, and he said it really hurt, and he didn't know if it was a blemish. It was definitely a red spot. And I said, so how's it feel now? And he goes, well, it doesn't hurt. It's still a little red, but it took the pain out of it. So I said, put it on tonight, and whatever's in there is going to be gone. So that's another great story about how that charcoal mask can work.
Yeah. Or even the charcoal mask is out of stock right now, right? You could say, it's so popular, it's out of stock right now, but I do have 10 on my shelf.
Yes,
you know?
Yes, exactly. And same with that new perfume. It's out of stock and I didn't stock up and I love it.
Oh.
But that's okay.
Yeah. Anyone else have any selling tips they wanted to share? Testimonies, if you guys can get your customers to write a little paragraph or a sentence of why they love it and get their permission to use it. Do you guys use Canva? If you use canva.com, just up in that search bar, if you type in testimony, there'll be templates that will automatically come up that you can use that already say testimony, and they're beautiful already. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And if you can get your customer to send you a photo of her, that's even better, right?
Yeah.
Before and after pictures.
Yeah, I use those a lot. Maybe not, well, some of my own, but some of others that have shared. So it's awesome.
Yeah. All right. And Mother's Day is coming up. So too, I had great success the last 2 years doing, I think there's 9 days I think it's the 9th this month.
Yes, it is.
Of May. The first 9 days of the month, I did a Mother's Day special and a video every day. And I gave away a prize every day, just like you had talked about earlier.
Yeah.
That was a big hit last May.
And I'm sure that would always be a big hit, Carol. You know, customers love having those little giveaways.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Anybody else? All right. Okay. All right. Well, have a great week, guys. Thank you so much, Nancy.
You're welcome, Carol. Thank you for having me part of this. I love it.
Awesome.
Thanks,
right.
Nancy. Thanks, Nancy.
Well, you're welcome. Everybody have a great week.
You
Bye
too.
for now.